Welcome to the Paramount lot in Hollywood that was converted, for one night only, into a wedding party. Although it seems they spent a little more on this than what you would spend on an average wedding night. But all of this, of course, is for HBO's new show Hung, which is starring Thomas Jane and is about a father of two struggling to make ends meet, who decides to go into the oldest profession in the world to survive. Let's look at my premiere coverage. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and Ray Drecker's situation couldn't be much tougher. The former high school sports legend turned middle-aged high school basketball coach is divorced and struggling to provide for his kids when his already run-down house catches fire. Looking to take on a second job, Ray decides to exploit his best asset in the last-ditch attempt to change his fortunes.
What are you talking about?
You were magical. In high school, you were a king. You were beautiful and athletic and talented and smart and popular and hung.
What am I now, Jessica? What am I now?
Now you're just hung!
We wanted to find out from Hung star Thomas Jane if being cast in the show got him some sexual innuendos from his friends.
Oh, I've had sexual innuendos non-stop from everybody, but that's nothing new. I live in Hollywood, for God's sake.
Anne Heche is very complimentary to the show for letting her start shooting her scenes 8 days after she gave birth to her son.
It was a little bit of a challenge, but I was so happy that they let me do it, and everybody got a little creative with how they shot me, and James came to the set with the baby. We were able to figure out how to juggle our jobs and have this little beautiful child, so I was very lucky to be able to do it.
The richest co-creators Dimitri Lipkin and Colette Burson say the show is a paraphrase about the city of Detroit.
We do think of our lead characters as being a lot like Detroit in that he has a golden past, and yet he's fallen on economic hard times in the present.
Being the show was created by the same people who created The Riches, you can expect the same dark humor to come through on Hung as well. From Hollywood, I'm Ron Jacobson.